A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is KZN's premier harness racing selection show, and it's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. Of course, as usual, we are covering the race meeting that takes place this Friday, the 16th of May, at the headquarters in Western Australia in Perth. And Gloucester Park is the track we're focusing on, and there's some really nice racing coming through. On the line, I'm joined by trainer, driver, as well as driving master Aldo Kodapasi, and he's going to be taking us through his selections and previews. It really looks to be a nice card come this Friday. We greet you, Aldo. How are you doing?
Done very well, thanks.
Had a good week thus far?
Yeah, nice and quiet, which is good.
That's good, that's good. And everything else good back in Perth? Everything else good at the farm and the horses?
Yeah, no, all going well, thanks.
Just recapping on the selections last week, and the selections were very, very good. The horses did very well.
Yeah, there was some value there on some of them, which was really good. Hopefully this week we can do something similar.
Yep, Aldo Kodapasi has been in top form recently, providing us with some good value selections, and that best bet arrived last week at around about just over 4-1 on the tote, so you would have got a decent dividend there. And Aldo was very, very confident on last week's show. Hopefully you followed that, but we look forward to this week's show, and hopefully we can point you in the right direction once again. We do have a jackpot as well as a best bet. And the best bet comes up in race number 2. We're going to start with that once the slide comes up on screen. And it's in the form of number 7, I'm the Black Flash, from the Gary Hall Senior Yard with Stuart McDonald aboard. This one's got 118 national rating points. Ran a very good third in the last start, Aldo. I'm the Black Flash.
And I thought he went really well. He had to do a fair bit of work early, and then just got run over late. So I think he's going really well.
That is our best bet in race number 2, which is number 7, I'm the Black Flash. Unfortunately, I don't have any anti-post odds at this stage, as the fields were released a bit later than usual, but we will give you those updated dividends on the South African tote when we can. So the best bet is in race 2, number 7, I'm the Black Flash, holding some solid form. Ran a cracker in the last start. Stuart McDonald aboard. Hopefully this one doesn't have to do too much work and will come flying through there in race number 2. Moving on to the jackpot. And race 5 kicks off the jackpot. It is a Group 3 contest. It's the Westeril 3-year-old Fillies Diamond Classic Final, and it's over 2,130 meters. The jackpot selections there, numbers 2, 7, and 1. And we'll start with number 2, Aldo. That's Ruby Lovera. This one's been holding some solid form, impressive last 2 wins, and is the firm favorite.
Yeah, I think she should be rolling to the front from there and be very hard to beat. Got to really respect Rionette. She's taken all before her as a 2-year-old and come back nice as a 3-year-old. Barrier draw advantage has gone Ruby Lovera, though. That's the main reason why I've gone that way.
I really like the third selection there. That is number 1, Gelsomino Amal from the Dylan Edgerton Green Yard, and this could make the quartets and trifectas pay should this arrive into the placings.
Yeah, I think it's going to get the right trip. It won't do much early. It'll get the right trip, and I think it can hold on to third money.
Well, number 1, that is Gelsomino Amal, is currently trading around about $31 in the anti-post market. And Aldo always gives us his value selections, and this could make the trifectas and quartets pay. You heard it from Aldo. This could get the right trip, not doing too much work, and could run into the placing. So our jackpot numbers 2, 7, and 1 in the first leg of the jackpot, which is race number 5. Moving on to the next leg of the jackpot, we've got the 3 numbers there, numbers 1, 2, and 7. And we'll start with number 1, Aldo. Montana DJ comes off a very good win.
Yeah, exactly. Stable's going very well. Horse is going well. Driver's going well. Ticks all the boxes to run a big race come Friday.
I see you've backed that up with the number 2, that is Tello, and number 7, our old friend Ardi by the Seaside, which has got to have a solid chance as well.
Yeah, just a lot of respect for Ardi by the Seaside. Never far away. Barrier draws a little bit against it this week, but if something goes wrong with those other two, it'll be the one getting home over the top of them.
1, 2 and 7 are our numbers there in the second leg of the jackpot, and the firm first selection is number 1 Montana DJ, but do not discount the chances of number 7 Ardi by the Seaside. This is a quality individual, and if the others do fluff their lines, this one will be flying at them late. Moving on to the next leg of the jackpot, which is race number 7 on the card, and we've got numbers 4, 1 and 8 in the penultimate leg of the jackpot. I know that number 4, Better's Pride, is our first selection, Aldo, but I just want to touch on number 8, First Star Casino, because we really enjoyed watching that. This one absolutely trounced the opposition in the last start.
Yeah, he's going very well. His last 2 runs have been super, I thought, and the horse is going super. He'll be in the fight to the finish. Just not sure how it'll work out for him early this week. There's a lot of speed to his inside, so he might just have to come out and settle and then see and play it by year after that. But the horse is going very well in good form.
He does represent some good value there with Aldo Cortopassi aboard, and Aldo Cortopassi has won the last start and the start prior to that on this individual Star Casino, and the last run was ultra impressive when he pulled clear of the opposition. But let's touch on the first selection now, number 4 Better's Pride for Mike Reed, the trainer, and Shannon Savalco. This is another one that's very, very capable, and prior to that last start was holding some very good form.
Yeah, exactly. It's got speed to burn early, so I think it'll chance his luck off the gate early and put some genuine speed into the race early. And if it can cross, it comes a genuine chance, as long as it doesn't use too much petrol getting there.
That's trading at around about $5.50 in the anti-post market, number 4 Better's Pride, which is the first selection there. And we've also thrown in number 1, that's Akushla McCree, at around about $4. Another one that's holding some solid form, but all eyes will be on number 8 Star Casino. We follow Aldo very closely, and that last win was absolutely top class, and this one does represent some value, so we'll be holding thumbs for Star Casino in race number 7, currently trading at around about $9 for the win. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, which is race number 8. We've got the 3 numbers there, numbers 1, 10 and 11, and we'll touch on number 1 first, Aldo. This is Diamond World.
Going quite well, this horse. I think it's probably got the gate speed to hold up and put itself in a good spot. And it's a very even race. It's very hard guys to pick, and sort of just going off horses with the better barrier draws.
This horse, number 1, Diamond World, could represent some value there. Draws the ace and could hold the front there over this 2,130 meter trip. And you've backed it up, Aldo, with numbers 11 and 10 in preferential order. That is Double the Ante and Jillaby Mojito, who both look to have some good chances here.
Yeah, like I said, just sort of, there's no real exposed form in this race, so just going for sort of the horses that I know will run good, creditable races.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. It is quite an open-looking contest there. If you want to add in a few numbers, please do that. But our numbers are 1, 10, 11. Just recapping the jackpot very quickly. That slide's going to come up on screen. First leg, we've gone with numbers 2, 7 and 1 by 1, 2, 7. By 4, 1 and 8, by 1, 10 and 11, and it's going to cost you 81 Rand. The best bet comes up in race number 2, which is number 7, I'm the Black Flash, and that one's been holding some solid form, and we're hoping the best bet can arrive this week. Aldo, as always, I know you're very busy, but thanks so much for taking the time out of your schedule to join us on the show to give us those selections and previews, and we'll be holding thumbs for Star Casino come Friday night.
No problems at all. My pleasure.
Thanks to trainer driver Aldo Kodapasi there for providing us with his selections and previews. He's been in great form recently, and if you're following this jackpot and best bet, good luck to you.